Today is September 26, 2024, and time is 12 minutes after 8 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I got down to my last closet. I went through everything thoroughly, and I still can't find my remote control lights. I got a pair of black blue jeans with red stripes on the knee high missing, and I gotta dump this drawer out because I'm running into one earring, but not the other one. And if that happens, you have to buy the whole set over. So I'm going through everything with a fine tooth comb, they say, because I've been upset with a certain person because I saw a certain person pull up and he took a box across the street, right across the street on the west side of the street, the last building right there with the burgundy blinds, rain chip blinds, whatever you call it, over the window with just her family members. And then he pulled up and he hopped out the car and came into the building. And he knew I saw him, at least he ran so fast. But it looked like there was some kind of dark shadow over his face or some silhouette or something. I don't know. You know how people do with their spirit. I had a guy friend who I don't even know how to do that. He knew how to make his spirit come out his face and talk to me. Stop cutting your hair. I don't like your bald head. Or lose some weight or jump some rope. He would make his spirit come out his face. And this particular guy, I think, when he got out the truck, he took my lights across the street to this house, her family, the thugs over there. But actually, I had bought those lights for my mirror. They could be used for your vanity. And about a month ago, when I went to pay my rent next door, I have a gift to hear what people say inwardly. And the landlord said, well, I just know one thing, them lights better come off my wall. This is nothing but tape. You know, you have to put a battery in on the back, and then you could stick it back up there. It ain't nothing but a sticker. And she always putting the mind over here. Ain't nothing over here for her to see. When I leave out, she sneak over here. She don't let some of everybody in and out of here. Men came through here when I first moved in. Even the church too. What you want to? Well, you giving the people a tour of my place. So I said, two can play that game. So I started calling the city owner. And she had a list of things to fix. You know, place was pretty much almost in ruins. Well, why am I here? If it's like that, well, I wasn't working at the time I moved in, but I still had income, you know. But anyway, and it was not all that much. And this was how to say, a stupid keeper, but it wasn't all that much. So, but anyway, I used to live in CNA many years ago, and I know when people have Down syndrome and dementia, they would come and steal from you and collect like little pack rats or something, and then take it back to the house, wake up, or take it back to the room, wake up, and don't even know how it got there. So yeah, that's what I think. So I'm gonna go through the house with a fine tooth comb, refold everything, wash everything, and whatever. Make sure, I got some feather earrings missing. Make sure my earrings ain't stuck to no blanket or nothing, because I don't like to accuse nobody of nothing that they didn't do. Now it took some decent time looking for these remote control lights. So the guy that I think got together with his Illuminati, what they call Alpha Woman string pull. I think he came here, took my lights out, and took them next door to her relatives. I think it's mockery, inspired by government misconduct. You see everybody else walking over me, you're going to think that's the kind of person that I am. And that's the thing that I allow. No, I don't allow it. It's just that I'm outnumbered. And then they don't have to be careful with their ways as a government, say the federal government, but they want you to be careful with your words. The ears is, what you call it, prone to hear, or listen out for words like this. I hope you die. I hope you get shot or killed or croak over or something. See, they hear other people evil, or what they want to, or the evil that they think of you, but they don't behave themselves. So they are the pot, worse than the pot calling the kettle black. They provoke you to say something that you should not have said. Then they send an officer over here to gun you down. And the officer ain't got no brain, They don't care about the wrongdoing that they doing to you. Well, one police came over here, the landlord's boyfriend told me about it, and told them, because of these wires and stuff in my apartment, you could do anything you want to her and her body, We ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, what kind of mess is that? Now, when you get to that point as a people, knock the P off. I don't know what the heck you is to identify you anymore. And if this is the kind of mess God is running against us, who need to walk up right before him when he don't respect himself? Your creation, and how you allow us to live and mess up our life, is your eternal resume. Now he need to get his resume together because it ain't looking good. You don't provoke nobody to say nothing that they should said or commit a crime that they shouldn't have done, or you need to be charged with it. People pressure you. I go to the local store. Excuse me. I go around to local stores or whatever, and they talk on wires up front. Well, she got this, she bought that, she just broke a 20, and you want to say, well, whoever you talking to on the wire, it's just so intimidating, to infringe on somebody's liberty, and go to the store and have somebody calling out everything that you put on. That's beauty supply house is what they do this mess, and calling out over some wire that they wear when you walk up to the counter. This government is so provoking, so intimidating, so foul, so grievous. In the days of the Clintons and of the Bushes and Obama, I made contact with everybody in here, state, federal government, put a stop to this insanity that they're doing against my life. This is some form of inhumane pimping. You don't treat animals like this. You animal, you do a dog like this, or whatever. The animal cruelty would have been over here to rescue that dog and put him up for sale or something, But anyway, so like I said, I saw some propaganda clipping of women running past with what looked like my eyebrows. If you look on somebody's house and draw their fashions before they finish and beat them down to the Library of Congress and look on their recipes, whatever they're doing, and get an idea from that and beat them down to the Library of Congress. I'm looking at propaganda clippings where they run around with my eyebrows already. The way you wear your eyebrows today with the eyebrow pencil, that's fine. That's cute. But I never really did like it because it looked like you just drew on your face. And it just didn't look real. It looked nice, it looked decent, but it didn't look real. But don't do anything that you see me do, because whatever glue you put near your eye area, if you wore it on your bond weave on your head, you got a skull up there, something hard, and it might not penetrate and harm you. But when you start putting stuff around your eye area, you fool around and go blind. I don't want my name coming out your mouth, because I told you not to look up on my house anyway. I see some propaganda clippings of women running by with thick eyebrows saying, "Thank you, don't thank me, because I told you you're not welcome inside my house." And God got to deal with this sodomy mess he has bred. And I looked up the word sodomy. It means to penetrate somebody from the back. Yeah, well, when you put somebody on sting investigation or a federal watch list and sneak up on them from the back, open up their house, you done blanked me all around my body and soul and mind. You done some kind of ring rape. You done raped me all over again for over 20 years, and it's time for this mess to be put a stop. No government's worth such a thing, such a watch, and no people's worth such a watch. And when you pressure somebody down like that, and they repeatedly telling you to stop, don't, whatever, it should be seen as murder, attempted murder, conspiracy to kill somebody. What you gonna do? Wait till that person die, and then gain some wisdom and say, well, let's put a new law on it. Now you're not gonna do me that way, because I'm gonna find out what the heck is this God's problem. He said, well, I know he told me to get out of his way, no, but I asked you to do something else that inspired me, because you are the one who caused the problem. You can't cause a problem. You can't show yourself violent and didn't tell somebody to come home. That's slander coming out your mouth. I don't run no kingdom like that. So that's the reason why I ain't got up there yet, because God got slander coming out of his mouth. You don't call it nasty, foul pace, or where 3 slum gods live in my home. Now you set my planet fixture in this house. You made me a covenant promise that on behalf of this people I can say anything I want and you will perform it. Well, I said, well, on behalf of this living condition, and you've been a slum god, I want my integrity set free from the bondage of your Godhead. You see, when you commit a sin or something, you can only go to either heaven or hell. That's a portrait of bondage all by itself. Well, your integrity as a God ain't no safer, ain't no neater, ain't no cleaner than ours. So I want to be queen of my own planet fixture. I want my own planet fixture. And I can take another husband other than your son, because he got one time to use me for a freaking frisbee. You can find that story in Zechariah 5 and 7. One time only. But God keeps saying, well, come on, fast break. That ain't my home. That's a lie out your mouth. I don't run no mess like this that you're running down here. If this was the people of mine, they would not have existed past a week of a set fall of men that never happened. You wouldn't be here today. If I can't run it right, if I can't run it safe, hands off my merchandise with all this killing and mess down here, you wouldn't have no existence at all. So don't open up your mouth, God, tell me to come home. That's slander right out your mouth. Get these people out of my life. You made a mess of their life? Don't open your mouth and recommend them to me. But I could give you a little bit of credit for something. You said, well, whatever I say about them, you'll hook me up with that? Well, I'm going to start saying. And I'm not ashamed of their faces. I'm not afraid. You're ashamed, yeah. I'm not afraid of their faces or their weapons. I expect you to back me up just like you said you would. I expect you to protect me just like you said you would. But you offer greater than that. Well, come on, get out of my way. I got this. Well, all right, we're going to see about that before I let you take control of my house. Before I let you do your strategy, satanic gig. You're not interested in nothing I cook. You're looking for a blame, a fault to find, so you can come back, this $90 that the government got. You're looking for a finger to point. You're looking for some money. I know how you do. But just because they paid you, don't mean you're going to keep it. You see, you got to have a tomorrow to spend it on, to walk on the face of the earth and spend it on. And that's where you're going to lose. That's where you're going to lose. So you're fooling yourself. You don't own me. You didn't win anything. This mess has been going on for too long. And the only thing that you're doing, that got favor, the love of God's favor that you're supposed to have for people, it's diminishing. Whereas it used to be 100%. Now, your misconduct, you fooling yourself thinking we're friends. Well, thank you. This is no. You're dropping down to that 20% of favor. And when that favor gets to zero, and it's approaching zero fast, you're getting up off the face of this earth. I'm going to project my spirit in that kingdom, and I'm going to let the male gods get rid of you, just like he said he would. You don't own nothing in my house, and you ain't won none either. As a matter of fact, that's my term. My motto that I use behind closed doors: when I fight, I win. The other one, too, that Barack Obama used: yes, we can. No, I always said because we can. So, look at my house and steal my faith and everything, every part about me, you steal. My faith, my turn, my clothes, my shoes, my eyebrows, my kitchenware, recipes, and put it on your name. I don't like people like you. And for God to give me over to any part of me, or to say any part of you belong to me, that's slander too. Again, coming out of his mouth. I wouldn't breed no mess like this. I wouldn't. So how dare you? I'm forgiven. I like favor. What thanks this thing? You need to understand you're not welcome to look on my house, period. Not alone to be inspired by anything, to take anything. If I gave everything to you people, I wouldn't have nothing to myself. If I made something that you don't like, you'll come back and say, let's sue. Get out of my life. We are not friends. It's funny to you today. You can ignore me today, but it is written. When you stop your ears at the cry of the poor, the day is coming for you Americans. You spoiled principalities. You're going to cry yourself and not be heard. And I guarantee it. God backed me up on that guarantee. I guarantee it. He has already promised to back me up on that guarantee. And every nudity of mine you looked upon, there will be no further remembrance of you or of it. And I guarantee it. You're going to learn the hard way what stop, don't mean anymore. You act like you don't know what it means anymore. You're going to be reminded the hard way what it means. We ain't friends. Anytime you force yourself in my life, intrude, have a party with, we ain't friends. No, we're not. I don't like your two-legged hyena game. I call you whatever I want to, because now I'm having a hard time respecting disrespect. So you ain't no people. I don't like your two-legged hyena game. Eat up my flesh. Eat up my soul. Eat up my ideas. Eat up money, rise up, intercept, and fight money that belong to me. I don't like your two-legged hyena gig because you sure ain't no people. Bottom line. And you're going to get what's coming to you, too. Already sit. Sit coming.